Alright, we are packing up and getting ready to head to Texas. We're going to get this thing loaded up here. I must say, at first I wasn't a big fan of the longer bed that comes with the dualies, but we're about to put a lot of stuff in the back of this truck, and it's going to come in handy, for sure. So, basically, the short end of the story here is we didn't really even know if the camper would actually be ready for us to pick up this weekend. So I had to call the dealer today that the camper was sitting at and ask, hey, did the part come in? Oh, by the way, it had a part that needed replaced. Forgot to mention that. Anyways, it had to have a part replaced. Called, they got the part in. They're saying, yeah, we'll have this thing done by tomorrow, which made us feel confident and good. So we're going to go ahead and pack up the truck, like I said, and we're going to be heading down to Texas. What are you most excited about?
The hotel!
Alright, Sarah, tell them how we like to stay organized.
We use lists, lots and lots of lists. So I made a new list for trying to leave and go get the camper. So we've been working off that. It got down pretty small on that. So I was checking my other list that I've kept for when we used to go camping on weekend warrior trips. So I was checking that list to make sure there wasn't anything on that list that actually needed to be on this list because I like lists. And we've used Wunderlist, which has recently changed to Microsoft To Do, and this is the first time I really dove into Microsoft To Do, and I'm enjoying it more than I was Wunderlist. So if you're a list person and you like checking things off, you might check out Microsoft To Do.
Yeah. It even gives you a nice little chime when you complete something. Ding! Makes you
Now I
feel
gotta
good.
go figure out what that was.
Are you ready to go?
Yes. Yeah, I go on a long drive and taking stuff that we want.
Alright, how are we looking?
We're just waiting on Isaac to eat breakfast. He was the last to wake up and not ready to go.
Alright. So, about how far of a drive do you think we got?
6.5 hours today.
6.5 hours today.
My plan is to try to do 2 hours 15, take a break, then drive another 2:15, take a break, and then we'd be there in another 2:15. You can go to the other side, honey.
I want to go in this one. Mom, look at that. I see it. It's going
Ready?
Ready. It's gonna be a trip.
Still time to back out. Hi, I called yesterday about the open range you guys are working on. It's getting a new converter. I was told by the service manager yesterday that the rig should be done either yesterday or today. So I was just hoping to get an update to make sure that the rig was actually going to be ready. Like I said, I called a couple hours ago. Someone said they were going to call me back. The only thing is we're on the road now. I didn't want to get too much further if we have to turn around. Thank you. Yeah, so now I've left a message with the dealer 2 times, and both times saying they're going to call me back to let me know what the status of the RV is. So we are now a good 2 hours into the trip, and we still actually don't even know if the RV is done. So I guess we'll have to keep bugging them. I don't really know. So hopefully they have it done today though. So we'll just keep trucking on. Alright, so a little update here. We are probably about 40, 50 miles, something like that, outside of Tulsa, just north of it. And so we've been trying to get a hold of the dealership all morning. And finally, this last conversation I had with them, they told me they weren't basically allowed to give me any information. Texas law, they're not allowed to tell me things. Which, whatever, that's fine. But they cannot, basically, so they cannot confirm nor deny if the camper is actually even ready for us to pick up. So I think right now we're just going to keep driving. The seller said he's going to go ahead and reach out to them, and he's going to talk to them and give us a call back and let us know what he finds out. So hopefully we don't have to turn around.
So we're at a QT in Claremore, Oklahoma. 15 minutes ago, no, half an hour ago, we were told we would know if the camper was going to be ready today in 15 minutes. Now it's been half an hour. So what do we do? Do we go home? Do we not chance this?
Right. So here's the logical way, I guess, to look at this. If we go home, we're probably still going to do a hotel on the way home.
I think we'll do a hotel. We promised the kids a hotel.
Yeah, we promised the kids a hotel. We promised them a pool. So we'll probably still do a hotel on the way home. The other scenario is we keep going and it's done. And we pick it up tomorrow and everything goes as planned, right? Worst case scenario.
We go and it's not ready and we can't get it.
Right. Well, but worst case scenario could be done by Monday, which is still,
I hope,
just an extra hotel stay.
Yeah.
Right. Either way, I think we got the same amount of hotel stays. The difference is, though, if we go home and try to come back, that's more miles in the truck.
More hours in the car.
Yeah. I think we'll keep going.
Your destination is on the right.
So we got word last night that the power converter got
I think it's the converter.
The power converter got installed, but because the power converter was bad, the battery was drained, so they can't test to make sure it's working properly. They open on Saturday morning at 9, said give them an hour to talk, and so by 10 we should know if the power converter worked. The new power converter worked. So we are in Norman, Oklahoma. We have about 2.5 hours drive to get to our camper.
Continue on North Interstate.
And we still are not 100% sure if we should go and spend the extra 2.5 hour drive going. We are headed to breakfast. Cracker Barrel, here we come. It is Saturday morning, and as we were at the truck getting the last things in the truck, we got the phone call from the seller that the camper is ready. They charged the battery overnight. They checked everything this morning, ran through the systems, and it seems the power converter fixed the problem. So we are headed south to Texas to go check out this camper. We obviously still have to walk through it. We've done a FaceTime video call with him and asked him all kinds of questions. So now we get to walk through, fine tooth and comb it ourselves. And hopefully by the end of the day, we are new owners of our next home to use for the glory of God. We just pulled in and I am nervous. We have a checklist of things to go and look over, but man, my heart's racing and I'm nervous. Like, this is a big step that we are about to take. I'm excited, but want to make sure that this rig is going to be perfect for our family. Or not perfect, work. It will work for our family to go out and tell the gospel. Anything?
Nerve-wracking. Actually, I was fine until like the
2 miles ago.
2 miles ago or something. Then I started getting nervous, and really my mind started going through. It's like, man, this is gonna be a lot of trailer behind me.
Yeah.
That I've
never pulled a fifth wheel before.
Never pulled a fifth wheel before. So pulled a trailer before, I got to where I was pretty good with the other one, but
Let's say a prayer before we go in, and then go in.
let's do it.
We can both jump off. I can sleep with it, and you can sleep with it.
So I use gas guru, but same thing, but because you're going.
Alright, here we are. As you can tell, we bought it.
We bought it.
Or else, I guess, standing in someone else's camper would be really awkward to film a video clip. Yeah, so we bought it. We drove all the way to Texas, 9 hours, to pick this sucker up, and we were very pleased with it.
We are very pleased with it.
So tonight is night number 1 in it.
How'd it drive? First off, how did it pull?
Well, it was really fine until we, got to Fort Worth. Having to cross 4 lanes of interstate in 5 seconds. That was an experience. But, besides that, no, it pulls really nice. It pulls really straight and everything. So, really happy with that as well. The truck handles it really well, It's not a lot of... I don't want to say, you can't feel it's back there, but because you can feel it's back there. But it gets up and moves. So, I'm pleased with that. It works great. So what do you think of amenities so far?
I mean, it checked off quite a few of our checks from our checklist. So the only thing that I found is the bedroom door. The kids' bedroom door is frosted glass. So when we shut it to make the kids have their bedtime, and we are still out here cleaning up, the light shines through. Yeah. Easy fix. I will get some blackout curtain and We'll do something. Yeah. Easy fix. But I'm like, why would you want frosted glass in the kid's bedroom to let the light in?
And the other thing is the master bedroom does not have a lock on the door.
No. But
easy
little
things like that. So
nothing that would have told us not to buy it.
It was a kind of a crazy trip down here because we never really knew this was going to happen. Like the entire drive down, we were just in this limbo.
I think our hearts knew.
Yeah.
That it was we knew we were coming down to get it. But people we were talking to couldn't confirm if it was ready or not. And so we let our minds run away, I think.
Yeah.
Instead of just trusting God that this was going to work.
It was making it really difficult to enjoy the hotel. Even the stress of not knowing this was a for sure thing was growing to the point that it was stressful to order pizza. Right? It was the stress of this was leading and bleeding over into other stressful things, and it just we needed to stop and pray and try to just stop it. Stop it before it got as big as it did. Probably is what we should have done. But that's got to be difficult. Even for everyone out there, right? It's this idea of letting your mind get ahead of your prayer life. And your relationship with God. If you allow that to get so heavy, then you're taking weight away from God. It's all about, the weight of glory there. So this is going to be a new thing for us. We're actually going to have back-to-back videos. So usually, they're 2, maybe 3 weeks in between because it's all pre-launch stuff, right? We're not in a consistent schedule or anything right now. But this time we will. So we'll have this video come out, and then pretty quickly we'll have our next one come out, and we get to meet the First Baptist Church Brownwood, the pastor there in that church, who's actually one of the sponsors of the Abundant Journey Ministries. So it'd be really cool to spend some time with that church family and be able to speak. We're going to speak there. So Yeah. So we'll catch you guys next time, and thanks for watching.